class when I went there. And he was not happy because he knew that there was a language problem. And some of the students were not particularly attentive because they couldn't understand, you know. It was just not a...
She's okay, she's stepping on something, not falling. Vicky. Vicky.
Anyway, he was not happy with that, but we got him situated, got him an appointment, so he was no longer a 8 to 5 guy. He was a professional, which he was, of course. And he got to do some things with us that he had not been able to do because he didn't have the facilities. But we had some lab space that we provided that he could work in, and supplies and so forth, and so his language improved greatly.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He,
There I go. We got it.
Probably at the beginning when he came to United States, he had to be practice his English because he would, right, when he was in
It's about
teens, he picked up the
1936.
language and went back to China.
When
So
he
he
got
had
the
to-
degree from IU, he just left right away, and then came back in 1960.
Yeah.
And then when the time, 62, yeah, and then it's about 30 years later.
Yes.
And then
to
when the time he's 60 years old,
get back on
Yes,
the,
You know,
yes. So
so
it's a
that-
big time
yeah,
space.
gap,
Yeah.
you know, so.
so the
Okay.
university, when the time accept Dr. Appleton, go
Yeah.
to talk to the administration there, hire him, you know, but one condition, you know, is that when he retired in his age, we can build up the retirement for him. You know, retirement fund or whatever those things. He
Pension,
don't have those benefits. We
Right.
just said, so university very kind, and then let him stay to 19, when the time he's 70 some years old, when he
Uh-huh.
retired,
yeah,
you know. But
yeah.
usually people 65
Right.
retire, but
Right.
because he don't have the retirement, those are
No.
money, you know.
He didn't.
The university make very clear when the time said, now you are 60,
Yes.
nothing we can do, you know, so, you know, we just my dad just had the opportunity to bring the whole family came back, you know. all those
Yes.
things.
Well,
Yes,
the
I-
thing that always amazed me was your father could stand and work at the bench all day long.
Yeah.
Standing,
Stand.
not sitting down on a stool.
Yeah.
I said,
But
we
standing.
got lab stools. And I said, why don't you sit down? Well, I'm better doing this. I said, "I
Standing
like it
up.
like
He
this,"
was better doing standing up.
yeah. And one of the things, and maybe this happened, I don't know, but he was accumulating materials for a book. And if I'd have stayed there, I think, would have been able to get the book written and published, so forth. But anyway, I didn't stay. And, couldn't stand the
What
university.
year you retired?
Oh, is that why?
19,
Well,
what year?
I didn't retire then, but I left then.
Yeah.
Oh, left. So
And
you
where
left
did you
before,
go?
Before,
Well,
his
I
dad
went
retired?
to a
United-
laboratory
He had a big,
in,
big, left.
western New
He
York.
didn't
Uh-huh.
retire
Not
until
left.
89, but he
And,
left.
then
IU.
Oh, earlier, so
that was-
right before.
Yeah.
that
much
business
earlier.
was sold. And
She's recording you, Homer.
The history, huh?
She wants you to talk.
So you left IU in 1975.
75.
Before, maybe.
Well, the time he's still working,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
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 Then I went to a laboratory in Columbus, Ohio that was also up for sale. This was during a period when these commercial laboratories were undergoing a condensation, like the auto industry, you know, they get bigger. The big
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
get bigger and the little guys get gone. And so doing this sort of thing, a buyout, you got your customers, your patients, however you want to talk about it,
Clients.
to worry about with selling the business. You got to maintain that. I mean, it's just ethical to do that.
Yeah.
And well, anyway, the problems of merging the two is always a headache. And then I went to preventive medicine clinic in Cleveland.
Cleveland, Ohio.
And that's essentially it.
Yeah, preventive medicine.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, we treated the people that were intoxicated with drugs,
Yeah,
prescription drugs, not recreational
Not-
drugs. Well, maybe some recreational, but most of them
Yeah.
is, you know, I'm feeling terrible, what's wrong with me? What are you taking? Well, I got this bag and then,
Yeah.
and they took a lot of different drugs, and so preventive medicine was trying to get them off from that regime and cleansing their, what was the method of cleansing that you used?
well, it was using, I can't think of the name of it.
But they
Chelating agent.
Chelating.
chelating,
Yeah.
chelating, that's what it was. Chelating their bodies with, by putting the liquid in and
Yeah.
cleaning as they went. So that's what he was trying to accomplish.
Well, there was a lot of industry in Cleveland, and a lot of people had too much
Heavy
lead,
metal.
and, oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And the average physician doesn't know
Vacuum
what to
cleaner.
do about that sort of thing, or even to look into it. And, so we got a lot of people from industry coming through and doing analysis, and we got also find that these things accumulate in hair. So we do a hair analysis and so forth. And,
He went, interestingly, to Baffin Island in Alaska?
well, it's not Alaska, it's in the Northwest Territories.
Baffin Island.
Yeah.
And he did with the Inuit there, they would, one lady ate only the lettuce,
No, seal.
she ate the seal.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's all she ate. She
Yeah.
didn't eat anything else because they don't grow vegetable up
Yeah.
above, you know, in that territory. And so they did hair analysis and blood analysis and urine. They did the 3 testings on this lady, and it was very interesting. And did her hair, they analyzed the hair in this machine that Homer was running. And so they did hair analysis too, and it was interesting to see how the different people that ate different foods, and they were able to follow it with those people because they had very specific diets. It was quite interesting.
Well, think about it, if there's a lot of fat, seals, I mean, they have to have fat as insulation or they
Yeah.
freeze to death. And this woman, her story was that that's all they had to eat
Yeah,
when she was a child,
yeah.
and she just grew up eating seal all the time, and she was happy with it. And,
So she
Was
just
she look healthy?
oh,
You should be
yeah,
very healthy,
there
right?
was
Those-
not a single thing was
No
abnormal.
vegetable? No vegetable?
Yeah.
no
It's
I
all,
mean,
because it's
it's
a
hard to
growing
believe.
ground, you know, it's
We think about
frozen.
our
Oh, yeah.
Tons
our